Welcome in, welcome in. Aw, Dead Stars. Welcome in, honey. Hope everything is good with you. Hope all is good. Alright, welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. It is a pick a number reading tonight, so if you'd like a reading and you want to be a part of the collective, go ahead and think of a number between 1 and 6. And I do appreciate your patience while I go through the cards and I read out the little mini reads. If it does resonate and you feel that you want to give back, you can go ahead and send a super chat, super sticker, super thanks. You can also go to Hipsy, order your own personal reading, or you can give me a tip via Hipsy as well. Please take what resonates, please leave what doesn't for somebody else. Not every reading is going to be your reading, even though you picked the number for it to be your reading. It very well could resonate. It might not. However, if there's another reading that maybe you are more so resonating with, it very well could be yours. So there's a couple of different options to take in. You can go ahead and hear the whole storyline of each reading, or you can pick a particular number and hope for the best. I'm hoping you find clarity. I hope you find inspiration and healing in these messages. That is what I hope for. And I thank you for being here. One more day. I'm not telling you what, but one more day. All right. So I'm going to start with number 6. Some of these cards are a mystery to me. Spirit told me to turn them over at the time of the reading. So this is what I'm doing. So we're starting off with the message of guidance. It's showing in the reverse. We have the Black Dragon from Saturn. We have the Hopeless card. We have the Knight of Acorns in the reverse. And we have Angel Raguel asking you to detach yourself from drama. Okay, number 6. Right away, number 6, with the message of guidance in the reverse. I'm really getting a feeling that you're not stopping long enough to hear the message. Okay? It's almost as if you're tuning out the message. Or it's a message that you're not willing to hear right now. Spirit's asking you to get back in touch with yourself, back into alignment with yourself. Okay? And the way you're going to do that is to detach from drama. Okay? The Black Dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom, strength, wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself. You have passed the test. So there very well could be a position where you're kind of feeling hopeless. You're kind of feeling depressed. You're feeling kind of like you want to end it all and be done with it. But there's been this underlining something that's been holding you off and telling you to sit for a minute and just be in your own energy. Okay, sometimes there's a call of action and a call to action, and then there's a call to sit in space, to sit in your moment energy. Okay? And with the Knight of Acorns in the reverse, I'm showing this as you're stagnant. You're not able to move forward. There's some sort of something stopping you from moving forward. Somebody very well could be manipulating you or sending you negative energy. And could be where the hopelessness is coming from. You have to understand this is not your energy. You are not the one that is actually depressed, and I'm not gaslighting you. I'm saying this is an energy is projecting onto you. So think of all the people that are in your life right now that might send you this energy. Okay? And rebuke it. Do not accept it as your own energy. Specifically if you're trying to focus on your own inner peace. This is a way of transmuting that what is being projected onto you and sending it back. It is not yours to hold, and someone doesn't want to hold it, so they send it to you instead, energetically. And this is where depression, anxiety, and panic, and all of this results from. It's the projections of energetics from other people, outside of yourself. Okay? So you're not as hopeless as you think. This isn't a loss by you detaching from the drama. This is not a loss. It might be quiet, but this is not a loss. This is not your depression. This is not you to say that it's anything bad, okay? And if you have any thoughts of suicide, I want you to back off and take a look from a different perspective. Because you're meant to be here, collective. You're meant to be here. You're meant to shine your light. You're not meant to shut up. You're not meant to isolate. You're not meant to be worthless. You're not meant to be hopeless. You're not meant to be in a position of depression and loss and suicide. This is not your journey here to just end it all. There's so much more here in this life for you. And it's your job to go and get it. Okay? And I'm not asking a very easy ask. It's going to take you a little bit to get yourself out of this hole. But I guarantee you, you're on the right track, even if you feel stuck. So just be in the moment that you are. Make the best of it. And at all costs, bring joy to your spirit. At all costs. Raguel says, detach yourself from drama. You are being encouraged to take the higher road possible now. Angels are reminding you that you were born to guide and heal. And this won't be possible if you allow your judgment to be clouded by the energies of egos. Remember that whenever there is a dramatic event unfolding, you have a choice whether to engage with it or not. Your activation with this. Thank you, Raguel, for helping me discern the truth without being attached to drama. Okay? I'm going to read from the book because I really like what they have to say. Where is it? Raguel is a friend of God, is the pearly white androgynous angel of harmony. They work very closely with all of those who call upon them to bring an end to conflicts and challenges. This powerful archangel helps us to remember the importance of relationships and brings to our awareness the limiting stories of our family history that we can heal and change. They work closely with Michael and Zedekiel. They are all angels of justice who help bring peace, calm, and righteousness to the earth. Extra guidance: stay strong in your intentions and choices. Take time to step away from anyone or anything that is coming forward with harsh energies or intentions to cause drama around you. When you choose to take a positive approach, the universe will begin to clear the road to your goals and bring the answers to your prayers. If you are in the middle of a drama, realize that this is a spiritual test and that you need to be strong. Okay? Now, the message of guidance, you're not listening. So you're tuning it out. So you need to take some time out for you. And I think this is why the Knight of Acorns is in the reverse, because Spirit's saying, you know what? No, you're going to sit the hell down. You're not going to do something stupid. You're going to think it through. You're going to empower yourself. You're going to remember who the hell you are. And you're going to step up. Okay? So you're taking some time out for you. And you got angels in the helm helping you. All right? And you also have the black dragon from Saturn bringing you wisdom through spiritual discipline. So you very well could be going through some tests and some lessons right now, and you're tuning out the lesson. I don't want you failing the test. So pay attention. Take your head out of your ass and open your eyes and pay attention. With every lesson learned, there's a blessing. There's abundance. Okay, there's healing, there's prosperity. So lean into the healing. Lean into it. You're not as hopeless as you think you are. I hope this helped you. Is there any other message? Can I get 5 cards for a message for number 6, please? What do they need to focus to step into their highest timeline? 5 cards off the top. Okay. There's people being very deceptive, and it's going to be coming to light. It's going to sting a little bit. Okay? Some of this might be overwhelming to you with illusions. Somebody might be casting illusions, trying to sabotage what you're building. And they're very energetically deprived at this point. They're very selfish, okay, this type of energy, okay? So you have to be vigilant, knowing that, yes, you know what? It's not you feeling hopeless. It's somebody trying to make you feel hopeless, okay? But you are going to receive blessings, like I called it, okay? But you have to understand that some of this is going to be illusions. You're going to have to use your discernment. And this is why Raguel wants you to cut out the drama. Because there's somebody bleeding energy off of you, or wanting your finances and wanting to sabotage what you're building. And they've got a group of people coming up against you because of it. Okay? So there is sabotage in the works. This is not you. You're not going crazy. You've always been enough, and you need to step into your power, call your power back, and cut any cords that no longer serve you. Okay? And stop tuning out your spiritual guidance. I smack you around a little. You should know better than that. And I'm talking to a healer. I'm talking to somebody that's been through it. You try to share wisdom and people think that you're taking offense or you're judging them. You're not. You're sharing advice, you're sharing hope, you're sharing healing with them, and they can't handle it. But that's not your problem, collective. If they're not willing to hear the message, then that's fine. They're going to find out the hard way. Okay, but this doesn't mean that you're going to be looking at yourself with any lesser feeling. Stand in your power. This is your destiny. This is why you're here. Okay? But get in touch with your inner voice, get in touch with your higher power, and strengthen yourself. Put your warrior boots on. Okay? You're fighting battles out here. You have to understand. You might be tired right now, understandable, but there's still a battle that's staring you right in the face, and you need to face it. Whatever it might be. Don't be scared. All right. If you pick number 4, this is your reading. Okay, number 4. I must admit you're going through a bit of an awakening. Okay? You need to breathe. You need to take some time out to actually focus on your breath. I've read 6 and I'm starting 4. There's a lot of downloads coming at you at this time. I'm kind of getting a feeling that you feel kind of dumb. There's a bit of shame that you screwed up, that you should have known better. And there's certain people there that you shouldn't have treated the way you treated. You're having some sort of remorse. It's kind of eating you up. And there's definitely some sort of issue here with the relationship. That they were trying to provide you a message and you didn't take this message seriously. You're kind of realizing the hard way at this point. You realize that you maybe you should have listened to this guidance, because you'd be in a heck of a lot better situation than what you would have been had you not. This is a message about you actually recognizing who the hell you are. And it's been one of the biggest lessons that you've learned in your whole entire life and existence on this planet thus far. It's kind of blown your mind. It's brought you to a whole brand new world that you're not even really sure about. But it's been shown to you, it's been brought to your visions, it's been brought to your dreams, it's been brought to every atom within your body. And it's been a spiritual confirmation of its existence. So it's almost kind of giving the energy that you were asking about certain things, and you were looking into certain things, and you were asking certain questions that you weren't really ready to hear the answer for. and you weren't really taking it seriously at first. You were just kind of opening up the idea of, and it presented itself to you, and you're like shook. You're getting to know your intuition, you're getting to know your inner voice, you're getting to know your inner temple. You're recognizing that you very well could be from the Atlantean time and era, and you've been brought back to this time and place to bring in the new earth. And now I'm talking to somebody that kind of felt helpless your whole life. That there was something about you that was always different. There was something about you that always stood out. You tried to hide yourself. You had friends, and some of these friends became enemies. Most of your family's out of the picture. You pretty well lived almost a solitary life, minus some socializing. I'm talking to an old soul. I'm talking quite possibly to an earth angel. Could be talking to a starseed as well. You've been through it. You've been through hell and back. You know what hell feels like, you know what heaven feels like, and you've come to the realization that both reside within you, within your inner kingdom. And it's due to the experiences that you've had in your life that have brought you to this realization and understanding. It's irrefutable. It's not something that you can question. There are certain people that you're longing to be in contact with again. And with the right intention and with the right accountability coming forward, it's more than possible. Miracles happen. But it's about taking your own accountability. It's about standing on your own. It's about recognizing who you are, standing in your power, and moving forward with that, within the good intention of who you are and who you want to present yourself as. It's about showing up to the table with integrity. You literally might have nothing in your pockets, but you show up to that table with integrity, you deserve to sit there. You at least deserve to be heard. Your voice matters, collective. So I do see that there very well could be a conversation. There very well could be seeing things from a new perspective, a new light. There very well could have been a separation. There very well could have been a divorce. There very well could have been the fact that you might have been ghosted. There's certain people that are getting to know you and understand you from a different position and a different perspective, and they definitely want to come back in, and they definitely want to recognize and validate your growth. You did show up with the Air Guardian. Take time to breathe. Slow down and breathe. Take time to reflect before proceeding further. You are allowing your past experiences to influence your current behaviors, and there is another way forward. You are being reminded to stay high vibrational in your actions and choices. Refrain from reacting, for this will only delay your progress and healing. Love is the way. Your activation, I breathe with ease, knowing that angels are with me. Now want to look into the book with this because it's good knowledge. It's good beans. Air Guardian. Oh, 32. All right. The Air Guardian card represents the angel of air element. You may show up with the air element, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In many spiritual traditions, air is all about thoughts, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. These angels can help us overcome any thoughts that have interrupted our inner peace, or thoughts relating to the past that have come back to haunt us. By connecting with these guardians, we can be supportive in being clear-minded and focused so that we can live in a way that feels aligned and aware. Now, I've always found the air to be of communication because it's a communicative. When you're swinging a sword, okay, you are communicating through a sword. It's taking action. Yes, it requires thought and analyzing and intelligence in order to swing that sword, but it also is a representation of what you are communicating. Okay, do you die by the sword or do you win by the sword? Okay? Do you die by the sword or do you live by the sword? One of the two. Extra guidance. Angels are trying to catch you before you make any choices or take any actions that you later might regret. When you get overwhelmed or angry, you can find yourself making choices that are ego-led rather than heart-fed. And this is something that you are supposed to heal in this lifetime. Take a moment to breathe and settle your nerves before you make any decisions. When you are rested, you will have the clearer vision of the best way forward. Okay? So with the 8 of feathers here in the reverse, you may have lost courage, you may have lost some sort of idea of solutions. You may have thought that maybe this is over, whatever the situation is, but it very well could mean coming out of separation. But this could actually represent finding out of where you actually come from, soul side. So it's about really getting in touch with your higher power and learning how to do that. It's about recognizing the guidance that comes from spirit and allowing that to help you shape your next season and how allows you to step into your higher timeline. Okay? All right. Number 2, this is your reading. Number 2, I'm going to let you know right now, whoever you're around that's agitated with you, okay? Tell them to put sunglasses on. Tell them to wear sunglasses. And the reason why I say this, just don't explain yourself, just tell them to wear sunglasses. And if they ask you why, just say, look, I'm looking out for you. Just put your sunglasses on, wear your sunglasses from now on. Specifically when you're around me. And if they would just ask why, just humor me. You don't have to explain yourself. The truth is, collective, is that your light is very bright. Okay? And people can't handle that. Alright? And they need to learn how to either enjoy the light that is you, or put their sunglasses on. Because when you walk into a room, you change the energy. You are a constant ripple upon the waves of intention. And the light, the beauty, the brilliance, the intelligence, the high frequency energy that you emit is healing. It's life-changing. So if you be thinking that you're not the one, or you don't got what it takes, or that you're just not there, okay? You're just not it. You know, you're not enough. Can I ask you a quick favor? Take your fucking head out of your ass and realize who the hell you are. Is it too bright even for yourself? For you to sit there with the hate talk and belittle yourself? When you're the brightest in the room. And you're sleeping on yourself. You're sleeping on your potential. What's the matter for you? You very well could be Italian. Who knows? I'm picking up on that energy. Somebody's trying to project energy onto you. They're trying to make you feel a certain way. They're trying to get you to react a certain way. Okay? They might have actually be asking you, what's the matter for you? Right? So you have to understand that you are protected. You're protected by angels. You're also protected by your starseed family from Orion. And if you're holding any particular resentment, or you're trying to be in a competitive energy, like you want to one-up somebody, or you're feeling very discontented or discontent for something or some sort of situation, you need to release that. Because it's keeping you from being able to attach and to connect to your higher self. Okay, so if you're feeling a little bit stuck at this time, that's going to change as soon as you kind of step into this. Okay? So, this whole idea that somebody's trying to get you to be in a particular energy is to manipulate you. They have a certain expectation of how they want you to show up, and you're not having it. Nor should you. Okay? It's not the fact that they own you, it's not the fact that they're handling you, it's not the fact that you could be married to this particular person, whatever the case, I don't know. It could be a roommate, you could be under a lease kind of situation, I don't know. Co-sign some sort of whatever. But they're trying to manipulate you and take you into a position of that you're not sitting there. That's not who you are. It's not what you are. It's not where you want to be. Not where you're going. You're up and out of that, and no, bye-bye kind of situation. So there's no resentment here. There's no envy here. There's no nothing in your energy. Okay, you've released that whole bit. You've released the lower nodes of energies. And this is where your protection is coming from due to the fact that you're stepping into your higher nodes. All right? You are literally going through a transformation. Big hugs, Max. If you want to talk to me in DMs, you're more than welcome to. You're not alone, Max. Alright, so you have the pure white dragon from Orion. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Okay? All of this projection is not you. Okay? You might be saying, this isn't me, this isn't who I am, this is da-da-da. It's you. You might be downplaying yourself. It's kind of giving me a feeling of reluctance. You're not sure as to the way forward. It's kind of unknown to you. It's in this unknown energy. Embrace it. Embrace the unknown energy. That's where the transformation happens. This is a transition. This is going to be liberation for you. Okay, this is a release of that resentful energy, the bitterness. You know, you're no longer competing. You're letting go of this so-called competition and expectation. Okay? So you got the Faith card, Cloak of Protection. You are protected. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that you have been facing. You are safe now. Let go of the old and stop waiting for history to repeat itself. For you are in a new timeline. It is in which you can create your own story and begin living it. If you feel you are stepping into the unknown, know that your angel is holding your hand, leading you on. Activation: I am safe. I am protected by angels. Okay, let's take a look. Faith is a part of the Holy Trinity of divine feminine angels, alongside charity and hope, supporting the upgrade of humanity. She is the divine counterpart of Archangel Michael, and is therefore associated with righteousness, justice, protection, and power. Her personal mission is to help us develop a trusting bond with our higher power, so that way we can live a life that's filled with purpose. A brilliant light of protection is around you at this time. Angels are guarding and guiding you and want you to know that you are safe. Take a deep breath in and out, knowing that you can let down all the shields you have put up around yourself. Take refuge in this moment, knowing that higher powers are guiding you on your way. If you have decisions to make or opportunities to take and are unsure what to do, know that angels are here to bring you comfort and support. Let the light of prayer guide you. When you feel safe, you'll know what to do next. Your activation, I am safe and protected by angels. This is a time of transition. All right, number 2, be good to yourself because it's about to get way better than what you expected. Everything is going to fall into place. You're going to look at relationships. You're looking at your bonds. You're looking at who you share your love and your connections with right now. You're choosing who you're going to have at your table. It's okay, Max. You're not ready yet. There's still lessons you need to learn by holding on to it. There's still stuff that you need to process before you can let it go officially. So just feel through it. You're stronger than you think. All right, can I get a 5 card for number 2, please? Right off the top. Yes, that's what I thought. So you could be hurting right now, financially, stability-wise. You're coming out of the worst of it. Now, somebody's envious, and you're dropping that whole bit. You're dropping the competition, but I really get a feeling that because of your growth, and because you're sticking up for yourself, you're standing on business. We got the 7 of Wands out here. Okay, you're cloaking yourself. You are protected. The world is here. You're rising. You're transforming. You're stepping into a new position of leadership. I'm supposed to emphasize. As well, the 6 of Cups, this is about nostalgics. This is about you sticking up for yourself. This is you about recognizing your childhood, validating your childhood, validating you as a child. You're gaining a new connection with your inner child. Very well be. You could be healing that aspect of yourself. And you feel that you're going to be losing something. But what is actually happening is you're coming out of a time of rebuking. You're coming out of a time of purging. So that what is no longer serving you is going to fall away. Okay, there will be no more requirements for what you have, because what's coming for you is going to be way better. Okay? So understand what is leaving is for your protection to some degree. Okay? For some of you. And you're like, oh, why am I losing it for protection? Because if you were to go and try to retrieve said whatever, there would be consequences. There would be there would be some sort of traps set in place. And you have to be vigilant and discerning. Okay? But you are protected. But the divine will orchestrate that for you at the time that you are ready. Okay? I'm also being told to tell you that things are going to fall into place. Despite what it might look like of you losing something, it's all tapping into place. It's giving you the choice to finally let go of a particular energy, so that way you can step into the next season. But there is some sort of energy that you're holding on to, and this is why you're actually needing the protection. And you need to have faith in the future rather than remuting about the past. Okay? But remember, this is a transition. Okay? Remember where you're from, soul side. Okay? If you're feeling alone, you're far from it. All right, number 5. This is your reading. All right, number 5, it seems that you're going on a new journey. Number 5, you've been dealing with the third-party energy. You've been dealing with some haters. You've been dealing with a lot of karmic energy, and you've been learning some pretty valuable lessons over the last couple months, couple years. This has been a time of exploration. This has been a time of discovery for you. I'm really getting that you might have stocked up on some karma. Thank you, Esco. You've been kind of racking up some karma. You might have gotten tied in with these karmics, and okay, so we have the message of freedom, but it's in the reverse. And this is a spiritual card. So this is something to deal with connecting with spirit. And it very well could be that there's somebody on the other side that's spinning in their grave about your decisions. And it's something to do with this karmic energy. And it's almost kind of giving me a feeling that somebody's trapped, that they're trapped in purgatory, or they're trapped in the in-between. It's almost kind of giving me a feeling of curiosity killed the cat. Not that we want to kill cats, we don't. But it's kind of giving me that energy of entrapment with the message of freedom in the reverse. You got yourself mixed up with the really bad karmic energy. But with doing so, this kind of opened you up to the possibility of expanding your light for ascension. And this is what the dragons are pointing out. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. And remember your magnificence. Yeah, so you forgot who you are. You got distracted and hypnotized by a bunch of karmics. And you were taken out of your element. You were taken out of your divine element. And now you feel that there's no hope for you. You feel that there's, you screwed up big time. You don't think there's a way back in. You think it's a lost cause. But it's not that I hate to break it to you, but you're dead wrong. Your journey has only begun. The journey that you're about to embark on is a journey of self-discovery. It's always been sitting there waiting for you. It's always been sitting there waiting for you to take that step, to take the action, to make it happen, to remember who you are, and for you to step into it. The Page of Feathers is also speaking on a message, right? A message of thought. So somebody might be thinking, you might be thinking about messaging someone, sending someone a message. We have the Chariot. Create your own story. Nothing is set in stone. You are the co-creator of your life. The circumstances that you have experienced up to this point have been linked to the choices that you've made and the karma of your ancestors. Now is the pivotal time for you to begin moving into a space where you can create a story that's more aligned to your needs and ultimately the calling of your soul. Your activation with this, I recognize my ability to direct the experience of my life. Let's take a look at what the book has to say. "42. Cherubim means fullness of knowledge, and these angelic beings are God's record keepers. They are closely connected to the Akashic records, a chronicle of every event that has ever happened in the cosmos. With their name often shortened to cherubs, the cherubim have appeared through the ages as childlike angels because they have the lightness, innocence, and wonder of a curious child. They are said to direct the divine will of the universe. They have been documented changing their faces from those of humans to those of animals, and are often depicted with 4 wings. Angels are here now to give you a choice. You're going to follow the routine and karmic path of your family system, or are you going to create your own? What are you here for? This is a crucial point on your path, and if you wish, the universe will help you release the stories of your own past and move beyond the limiting factors of your lineage. This isn't about erasing your family's heritage. It's about upgrading yourself so that way you can create a more fulfilling story for the generations to come. I recognize my ability to direct the experience of my life. Can I get a 5 card for, what is it? Number 5? Okay. What do we got? Yeah. One more, right off the top. Okay. So there very well could be a bit of you releasing these karmic energies, these third parties. We do have the 3 of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. You have the 9 of Cups in reverse. You have the Empress in the upright, as well as the High Priestess in the reverse. So there was something that you did not see at the beginning. You were deceived. Okay? You were deceived. There's something you didn't see. You were lied to. And this was a very emotionally manipulative individual. Okay? They very well could have emotionally manipulated you, or tried to, which you were not having it with this energy, not having it. And it's kind of giving me a feeling that they wanted to bring you into a throuple relationship side. And this is where the 3 of Cups is coming from. It also showing with the Karmics card, okay, with the third parties. So this is clarifying that whole aspect where you were not into this whole idea of a third party situation and you weren't willing to be a part of that story. So this is what the angels are saying. You need to create your own, okay? And again, this is a way of self-discovery. This is you discovering you and who you are, okay? Again, A golden orange dragon expands your light for ascension. This is you stepping into your highest timeline. So be a peaceful warrior, help those in need, and remember who you are. Remember your magnificence. Okay? Ultimately, take this on the chin. You might not be feeling free right now. You might be feeling blocked. You might be feeling like you're being put into a corner, but it's really not. It's about your own accountability. It's about showing up for yourself. Okay? And the only one that can free you is you. And the way you're going to do that is tap in. Tap into the essence of who you are. Okay? Spirit's got you in a chokehold. And it's only trying to show you something beautiful about who you are. So listen the fuck up. Alright, we're down to 1 and 3. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the figure by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna go with number 3. Thank you all for being here tonight. Sorry I'm not in the chat too much, but I'm focusing on the messages. Welcome in Ryan, welcome in Shelly, welcome in Max, welcome in Trudy, Dorothy, welcome in Rachel, welcome in Michael. Thank you so much, Escrow. Who else? Welcome in Kitty, Layman, welcome in. Who else? Heather, welcome in. Thank you all for showing up tonight. I really hope the messages are serving you. Hey, the AOP. Welcome in Sheila. Dead Stars. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for the donations. And yeah, the big day is tomorrow. So, okay, what do we got going on for number 3? If you pick number 3, this is your reading. Number 3, you're getting distracted. Don't fall on your face. I'm here to warn you. Spirit's saying don't fall on your face. You've got this new zest for life. You've got this new zest for what's going on, and you've got this new inspiration. But I'm getting a feeling like you're gonna burn yourself out. It's almost kind of giving like you're biting off more than you can chew. So I think to maybe take a step back, okay? Even the angels are saying take it from a new perspective. Take a look at it from a new perspective, bird's eye view. To see the whole situation rather than just your side. Again, you're not the central sun, the world and the universe doesn't revolve around you. Okay? And quite frankly, you've been disconnected. Please make your call again after the dial. Sorry, the number you've connected to is not in service. Please hang up and try your call again. The current number that you've dialed is not in service. It has been disconnected. Please hang up and try your call again. So you could have been blocked out to a source of energy. I don't know why I'm picking up a karmic, but I'm getting a pain in behind my right eye. So that's why I'm saying it's probably a karmic. You're all about the nightlife, karmic, whoever you are. And you've got this new idea. You've got this new plan that you're going to try to move forward with. You've got this confidence. This savvy confidence in yourself. But you're totally tuned the fuck out. Don't fall on your face, number 3. Okay? Number 3 is your magical number. And things tend to happen in 3s to you. This is about to have you shook, whatever this is. You could have earth and water in your chart. However, you have earth and water dragon, creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. So nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. So be open to new possibilities in new areas. You got the striptease gamble Vegas card in the nightlife. You very well could be gaining a new confidence in yourself. You could be putting yourself out there. Ace of Acorns, you could be looking into a new relationship. You could be a masculine and you have an OnlyFans. That's not my cup of tea. But if it's your cup of tea, that's fine. But make sure you see it from a different perspective. So the sky beings see from a higher perspective. You're being guided to take a higher perspective. Do not allow yourself to be limited by what you do not see or understand. Do not allow your current experience to disrupt you from being the force of light you were born to be. Be open to seeing things differently and with consideration. For by being willing to shift your perspective, you allow angels to bring divine order to your life. Activation. Thank you, sky beings, for helping me to see things differently. (102). Sky beings, also known as sky people, are angelic intelligence that live in the sky and often send us messages in the clouds. These beings guide and guard every being that has wings and that flies. They are strongly connected to birds and bring confirmation. They are strongly connected to birds and bring in the healing energies of all high-flying creatures. As these beings are above us, they also bring a unique perspective, in a similar way to the eagle or the hawk. These angelic beings help us to see from a higher perspective and to trust in the bigger picture. Sky beings are here now to encourage you to think differently. The way that you are viewing your current situation is limiting your ability to change and heal. Go beyond the old patterns and instinctual ways of being, for they are holding you in a place that is heavy and overwhelming. This is an opportunity for you to be more conscious being, fully aware of how you are and how you can make the choices that you will be able to look back on and say, I am proud of myself. Get out of the old story and write a new one, a one that's filled with life and light, hope and awareness. Thank you, sky beings, for helping me see this differently. Ryan, if number 3 is yours, you very well could be seeing it from this aspect. You just need to see it from a higher perspective. I don't know. It's the disconnection. I'm going to look into that one, because I think it's got a good message, I think. I just got to figure out which one it is. Where is it? 98. So your spirit guides say that there is a contradiction in your energy. Part of your energy is blocked in wrong beliefs and negative thoughts. You are centered on what you don't feel capable of more than on your possibilities. The pace of synchronicities is blocked. Everything is on hold. You don't have to wait patiently. Just become aware of this contradiction. It is not negative, but holds a positive warning. This contradiction lets you become aware that you're not fully connected to the energy of confidence. We also invite you to connect to the law of attraction, to create everything you visualize. Speak positively in the present and believe in yourself. The more that you believe in yourself, the more that you will create the path of potential and the ability to move forward serenely and create new harmony in your thoughts. Okay? So, that is number 3. Let's see what the 5-card pickup. The 5-card draw is for you to step into your higher timeline. Right off the top, Spirit. Yeah, exactly what I thought. So you need to gain some sort of courage right now, collective. Number 3, the 8 of Cups. This is about finally moving on to brighter horizons, having the courage to continue to move and know that you have what it takes to stand grounded and to stand and be prosperous, okay? I see the 6 of Wands as well sitting here, so you're going to get some sort of recognition on how you decide to move forward beyond all of this jargon or way of going. But you need to have courage to be able to walk away and stand in your power, to be able to get that recognition in order to provide for those that need it. There's going to be the ability, if you're in a rut right now, there's going to be an offer for you to come forward and stand in your power. It's going to be evident to you, and you're meaning to step forward with that. Okay? And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have an OnlyFans. It just very well could mean that you're getting out there. You're having the club life. You're being social. You very well could be teasing people. You could be, playing hard to get, wishy-washy. You might be taking a couple risks, or being, you could be gambling. That kind of thing. So it's a lot of different perspectives for whoever this storyline is, but you're taking risks. Okay, but this risk that you're going to take with this new idea is going to be very fruitful for you. So you need to take it from a higher perspective, walk away from that what no longer serves you, and you've got some recognition and accolades coming in when you're strong and when you step into this warrior aspect of yourself. Have the confidence to move forward. And that's a lot about the acorns as well. Creative force and confidence, and having that ability to continue moving forward and to step into your next season, right? So see from a higher perspective going forward. It's worth it. And you got a new offer coming in too as well. So just when you think that it's not going to work out, it's going to. Okay? So have some faith. Step into something beautiful. You have the ability to do that. It's all coming in for you. All right, number 1. This is your reading. All right, number 1. You're in a situation right now. It's really kind of giving me like you're being gaslit. Okay? You're being disrespected. You're being taken advantage of. And this is by somebody new. It could be by somebody new, it could be by somebody old. Like, it does have the old exes, a dead-end relationship, old ways. So I think they have a new perspective, to some degree. Okay? We have the Chariot in the reverse. So you could either have issues with your car, you could be stuck, you could be feeling a little bit off since you've released this energy. But you had every reason to. You've been gaslit because you were disrespected. There was no respect here. And everything that they've told you, everything that they've ridiculed with, you need to let it go. It's either that or you need to transmute it. You need to take absolutely everything that they've said and sit with it. Hold yourself accountable. is this actually valid, what they're telling me? Is there anything of validity of what they're telling me? Or are they gaslighting me? Are they trying to project that of themselves? Can I see everything that they're telling me that I am? Is this actually what they are? Have they shown themselves, or have they shown to be this is what of this what they tell me? Because there was a misdirection of projection, I think. And this is where a lot of the disrespect is. They could not see things from your perspective, collective. And the dragons are asking you to take this time to learn transmutation and transmute it into empowerment. The gold and silver violet flame dragon transmutes the old around you with the wisdom and grace. It's time for transmutation, magic, and healing. Offer service under grace. Okay? So drop the chip on your shoulder. Understand that the chip is what's keeping you from moving forward. Holding on to this dense, low vibing energy is what's holding you from stepping forward. There's a lesson in it. Okay? There's definitely something there of discipline and determination. And despite what is being thrown at you, despite the disrespect that you're holding on to from other people, you need to release it. Because that's all it is disrespect, and it's doing its job. It's holding you back. It's setting you apart from the lane that you're actually supposed to be into. Okay? Star beings written in the stars. There's a great mystery unfolding at this time. All the synchronicities and signs that you're experiencing are not coincidences. They're spirit-led experiences to let you know that you are on the right path. Trust in this. Where you are is where you need to be. Stay committed to your vision, because star beings are guiding your dreams into reality. Your activation with this, thank you, star beings, for guiding my vision into reality. Make sure I got the right one. Feels like it. Okay. Today we invite you to connect to the present moment. You may be dwelling too much in the past, or in your plans for the future. This creates controlling energies and connects you to your mind. Just be here and now. The more you live in the present moment, the more you'll move forward positively in everything that matters to you. Today that you may feel like you have no intuition, or that you aren't receiving clear messages through your spiritual tools, such as your oracles or tarot cards. There's a reason for this. The point is for you to be here and now. So breathe and open your eyes and your beautiful heart and just live in the moment. You will be in this energy for the next 5 months. You will then receive many inner revelations for a great outer transformation. Let's see about your 5. Right off the top. Okay. You got a freebie. Yeah. You're moving into probably the most stable position of your life. But again, you need to not fall flat on your face. Because you got some self-sabotage when you're dealing with a destiny that's been written in the stars. You're headed towards your wish fulfillment. However, you're going to have a little bit of imbalance getting there. And it's dealing with your emotions. It's dealing with illusions. It's dealing with deceptions. It's dealing with old people that you cut out. It's dealing with stagnates of moving forward. Okay? It's dealing with disrespect. And to some degree, you're disrespecting yourself. So once you're gaining a better respect for yourself, things are going to change around for you. But you need to get out of this energy of self-sabotaging. It would probably help you. You are headed towards your wish fulfillment, though, and things will balance out, but you need to pay attention to what's going on around you, and you need to focus with your emotions. Your emotions are extremely powerful for you. You very well could be a natural empath. But you have the ability to stand on business and stand grounded. You could be an earth sign as well. You could have Pisces in your chart, though. Either way, things are about to change for you. Okay, but it's all unfolding as it should. So allow it to teach you something beautiful about yourself and who you're actually meant to be. It's time to transmute the old and create the new. You deserve it. All right? It's just going to be a quick one tonight, my friends. Again, if you would like to get a personal, they are available. If these messages vibe with you, hit the like button. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope these messages served you well. Please be good to yourself if you can't be good at it, so that way you can be good to others. And Max, if you want to chat, you know where my DMs are. And that goes for you too, Ryan. And anybody else that has my DMs. If you need me, you know where to find me. I'm open for business. So thank you so much for hanging out. I love you, tribe. We're going to get through this. It might be looking a little weird and wonky, but it's about time that we need to start to step up and rise. Remember who the hell we are. And start to do something beautiful with our lives. Make a difference that we want to see in the world. Martin Luther King, I do believe. It starts with us, and it starts within. As soon as we remember who the hell we are, then we can step into our power, step into our new timeline, and leave the past behind us. It takes an empowerment and a confidence that you find from within you. It's not something you look outside of yourself for. All of the tools are within you. You're made of magic. Never forget that. In order to see the miracles in your life, in order to watch the magic unfold, you first have to believe. You have to have faith. And you have to know that everything is working out as it should. If you're thinking that you're walking alone, you feel like when you get up to the top, that it's lonely at the top. It's really not. It's really not lonely up at the top. If you feel lonely at the top, you're doing it wrong. When you're at the top, you're walking with angels. And quite frankly, you are the least alone when you're at the top. Because you're in the energy of celestial energy. So you are in connection and in alignment with celestial energy, with the Most High, with the Divine, with Source energy. Embrace it. Not everyone will reach that level, because first you have to go through your shadow to get there. You have to release the trauma in order to create a lightness in your heart and your soul in order to rise. If you continue to carry on with the pain and the suffering and the trauma, you'll never release it. If you don't release it, you will not rise. You'll stay low vibe. And this is why there's so much fear and evil out in the ethers currently. Because they're trying to keep us in lower vibes, so that we are easier to manipulate. So the sooner you gain confidence, the sooner you step into your power, remember who you are, and you release that what no longer serves you, that's the game changer. But we step up and we rise and we help our communities. We're inclusive within our communities. Unconditional love. But there's discernment there. So, again, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope the messages served you, and I'll catch you in the next video.